Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to explain on the module 2. In this module 2 I'm going to discuss on the topic of queuing notations. So queuing notations, how we are going to use this queuing notations in order to represent the queuing systems or the queuing models which we are going to simulate. So Kendall's proposal, a notational system for parallel server system which has been widely adopted, and a bridge version of this convention is based on format A, B, C, N and K. These letters represent the following system characteristics. A will represent the inter-arrival time distribution, and B represents the service time distribution. C represents the number of parallel servers. N represents the system capacity. K represents the size of the calling population. Then common symbols for A and B will be M. It may be M, D, E, K, P, H and G, I. So here M represents exponential or Markov distributions. D represents the constant or deterministic distributions. EK represents the Erlang of order K, and PH represents the phase type. H represents the hyper exponential. G represents arbitrary or general, and GI is general independent. For example, if we give the notation as M1 infinity and infinity indicates a single server system. So here this represents a number of servers. So here we have the number 1. So it represents it is a single server system that has unlimited queue capacity and an infinite population of potential arrivals. So the queue capacity is also infinite, and also the calling population is also infinite. The inter-arrival times and service times are exponentially distributed. When n and k are infinite, they may be dropped from the notation. So M means they are exponentially distributed. So the type of distributions, how the inter-arrival times and the service times are distributed, we will come to know with the help of this letter M. M represents exponential. So inter-arrival times and the service times are represented. These distributions are represented with exponential distributions, or they are exponentially distributed. For example, M1 infinity infinity is often short ended to M1 because infinity infinity, if we have that value infinity, then it can be dropped. The tire queuing system can be initially represented by GG155. So here G represents arbitrary or general, and the inter-arrival times and the service times are distributed generally. That is, the distribution is general or generally distributed, and there is one server. So this one represents there is a one server, and 5 and 5 represents here the queue limit is 5, and also the calling population is also 5. So these are the other notations which are used in the queuing systems. So we'll see one by one. Pn, steady state probability of having n customers in the system. Pn of t, probability of n customers in the system at time t. Lambda means it is the arrival rate. Lambda e means effective arrival rate. Mu represents the service rate of one server. Rho represents service utilization. An means inter-arrival time between the customers, n minus 1 and n. And Sn, service time of the nth arriving customer. Wn, total time spent in the system by the nth arriving customers. Wnq, total time spent in the waiting line by customer n. L of t, the number of customers in system at time t. Lq of t, the number of customers in queue at time t. L, long run time, average number of customers in the system. Lq, long run time, average number of customers in the queue. W, long run average time spent in the system per customer. WQ, long run average time spent in the queue per customer. Next, moving to the long run measures of performance of the queuing system. So here the primary long run measure of performance of the queuing system are the long run time average number of customers in the system, L and QL. That is the in queue as well as in the system. The long run average time spent in the system and in the queue. Service utilization or population of time that a server is busy. So first, moving to the time average number in system L. So this value we will be finding. So each and every values in system is L, in queue is LQ, in waiting time is W for in the system, and waiting time in the queue is WQ, and also the population server utilization or the population of time that a server is busy is P. Time average number in system L. Consider a queuing system over a period of time T and let LT denote the number of customers I, the system at that time T. Let Ti denote the total number during 0, t in which the system contained exactly I customers. So we have the equation here. L cap will be equals to summation of I equals to 0 to infinity I of Ti by T, which will give us that average time. How much the customers has to be in the system. Average time spent by the customers in the system. Similarly, here we have average system time is given by W, that is the waiting time for the customers in the system is given by W cap will be equals to 1 by N that is summation of I equals to 1 to N Wi, where N is the number of arrivals during 0 to T and Wi is the customer spent in the system during 0 to T. For stable system N will be equals to infinity, then we have to consider it as W cap will be nearly equals to W. So next, coming to the server utilization. Server utilization is defined as a population of time server is busy. Server utilization is done by rho is defined over a specified time interval 0, 1. Long run server utilization is denoted by P, which will be equals to P as T will be equals to infinity. Server utilization in GGC infinity infinity. Here we have C servers and here we have it is a generally distributed, and infinity is a queue and the population values. Consider a queuing system with the C identical servers in parallel. If arriving customers find more than one server idle, the customer chooses server without favoring any particular server. The average number of busy servers, say LS, is given by LS will be equals to lambda by mu. So where LS will be less than or equals to 0 and less than or equals to C. P will rho will be equals to Ls by C, that will be equals to lambda by C mu when we substitute the values which we got in the previous equations. The utilization P can be interpreted as a proportion of time an arbitrary server is busy and the long run. So once we are familiar with what are the long run measures, then we move to the steady state behavior of the infinite population Markovian models. For the infinite population models, the arrivals are assumed to follow a Poisson process with rate lambda arrivals per unit time. The inter-arrival times are assumed to be exponentially distributed with mean 1 by lambda. Service times may be exponentially distributed m or arbitrary g. The Q discipline will be FIFO because of the exponential distributed assumptions on the arrival process. These models are called as Markovian models. So Markovian models are nothing but the models which have some specifications within them, where we use the different notations in order to represent the Markovian model. So for the infinite population models, the arrivals are assumed to follow a Poisson process with the arrival rate as lambda per unit time. The inter-arrival times are assumed to be exponentially distributed. So exponentially distributed means we have to write it as m, or it may be arbitrarily distributed, so we can write it as g also. The Q discipline will be FIFO, that is first in first out. Those whoever will come first, they will be served first and they will be removed out of the server first. Because of this exponential distributed assumptions on the arrival process, these models are called as Markovian models. The steady state parameters L, the time average number of the customers in the system, can be computed as L will be equals to summation of n equals to 0 to infinity n p n. Steady state behavior of Markovian models. Here again we have where Pn are the steady state probability of the finding n customers in the system. So other steady state parameters can be computed readily from little equations to whole system and to the Q alone, where W will be equals to L by lambda, Q will be equals to W minus 1 by mu of LQ, which will be equals to lambda WQ, where lambda is the arrival rate and mu is the service rate per server. Single server queue with Poisson arrivals and unlimited capacity. So we have M, G and 1 here. We have taken this example. So first one, that is the inter-arrival time will be